let's go ahead and get this one kicked off. It's Alex Thatch, it's Knight, it's Tetris in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I like that adjustment from Knight. Set up a 3 high tuck, followed with a J. W formation filled up nicely for Alex Thatch. Both players waiting on long bar, stacked very, very high. Tetris for Alex, Tetris for Knight. $71,000, $68,000, just a few extra burns. Ooh, Alex with a slight misdrop there, but does get it burned away. That's going to be a 2-burn solve. Oh yeah, it was an L tuck. There we go, yeah. Nice L tuck there, but standing upright. Both players shaking their heads, not happy with the way these piece sequences are panning out, but working through this just fine. Long bar dependency, gonna take the triple there for Knight. Let's give Alex a chance to maybe build a slight lead. But Alex having to take some burns here and there too. 126 to 142. Nice looking stacks for both players. T-tuck set up and executed by Alex Thatch. These boards have been just climbing all game. It must be a droughty seed because here we go again. There's the long bar finally for Knight to go to 174. And there's a Tetris for Alex Thatch to go to 214. And another one for Knight. Almost back to backs there. 259 to 221. 259, 243, so this is a real-time lead for Alex Thatch as the line count is the same. About a half a Tetris lead. These players exhibiting some DAS tendencies, and by that I mean the infamous DAS head shake, as the seed has been throwing them a fair number of curveballs, having to result in some compromises here and there. Both players have handled it just fine though. Alex Thatch maybe with a slightly more efficient start, currently at 329. Knight at 256. I don't feel like I trust that Tetris rate on Alex Thatch's board, because at the same line count his Tetris rate is lower than Knight's and has a higher score, so that doesn't make sense. Knight's board starting to get a little dirty here. Oh no, that was a misdrop from Knight. Gets the long bar over. Good skim of the double. Has to put a square over that hole though on the left side. This is going to be a pretty extended dig sequence from Knight. 292. That's a dirty Tetris from Knight, though. Never mind. I mean, it's still going to be a dig sequence, but if you're going to down stack, Tetris is the way to go. 318 to 449. As Knight is working her way down this stack. Finally getting some pieces and the board under control. 472 for Alex Thatch, who's also not clean, but certainly hasn't been burning as much, and is now set up for Tetris. 473 to 351. Oh no, Alex doesn't get that T all the way over. Does get the T spin though, would love a long bar to fill out that left side. Oh no, Knight I think had to pause for a second. Yeah. Had to pause for a second. No problem. Continue on. We have a dirty Tetris set up for Knight. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll find out. There's a dirty Tetris there from Knight. 376 to 528. Alex Thatch about 10 lines away from transition. Knight about 8 lines away. There's a Tetris for Alex Thatch. 551 to 382. Knight is set up for another dirty. Alex going in at 599. Almost set up for Tetris. Now set up for a Tetris. And gets the bar. 626. Knight's in at 431. Center well column 7. Tetris for Knight. There's another one right behind it, 480 to 629. As Knight is looking to try to make something happen here in the level 19 speeds to make up this deficit. It's another Tetris for Knight to go to 533, 681 for Alex Thatch. Both players stacking up for yet another Tetris. Both players Tetris ready as of now. Now holding up for the long bar, Alex Thatch gets one. Knight does get one just in time. 563 to 735 into 22. There's another Tetris for Alex Thatch, just pouring on the points here in the post. Knight doing well too, though. Knight currently at 599, so it's already gotten more than 200k in post. Line 169 for Knight. Hey now, line 176 for Alex Thatch. Tetris to go to 826. And the hey now counter is at 1. So another Tetris for Knight. Alex Thatch can't figure out what level it was on. Still can't figure out what level it's on. Keeps saying it's 18. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's 24. I don't know. You tell me. Level 25? Maybe. Maybe it's level 25. Maybe it's level 18. Knight with a dirty Tetris center well. 5 off the bottom. Goes to 784. A 3 high setup, but there's nothing that can fit in there. Gonna have to just try to burn it away. Level 26 at 789, 994 for Alex Thatch, who is just calm, steady, and scoring right now. 1 million max out score for Alex Thatch. 796 for Knight, who is a little behind in lines, so could make some of this up with that deficit, but still definitely behind in pace. 804 to 1,068,000. There's a Tetris for both players. The tapping just a little off tonight, but that was a really beautiful Vitz setup in level 28 for Knight. 850 now, 885. 1.138 for Alex Thatch. Into the second transition into kill screen. And Knight tops out right at 29. Transition a little high. No bar came to bail him out. 887 will not be enough. Alex Thatch currently at 1.222. We'll take game number 1. GG's. Three, two, one. Tetris. Alex Shaking his head, I don't know if it's because he was trying to hear commentary that wasn't happening, or if because he had to burn a double. But both these players certainly have had their DAS head shake moments so far in game number 1. Not sure. I can't imagine it's the gameplay too much. I mean, the play has been pretty good. $75,000. There's a Tetris for Alex Thatch to go to $95,000. $75,000 for Heyo Knight. Heyo Knight Real, not to be confused with High Knight Fake. 121 to 118. There's a Tetris for Alex. Alex T, otherwise known as Alex Thatch. Good Tetris there from Knight. A little bit of a S spire there, S hole I should say. Does get it all filled up. Has actually been building one off the bottom, which is pretty cool. If you're just wanting to go ahead and stay efficient, you just go ahead and build one off the bottom. And then hopefully, you know, eventually enough Tetrises will present itself to let you have a well transfer. Ooh, would like a T. Okay, that works. That was a good solve. Has a long bar, now a couple long bar dependencies. Both players kind of struggling here with this P sequence, but Alex Thatch did manage to keep it clean, whereas Knight is now burning at the top of the board. There we go, that is a good double. And one more piece will do it. Oh my goodness, SZ's, SZ, SZ, SZ. Now we got an SZ Spire. That's gonna be a tricky way to have to burn through this for Knight. So this will be an opportunity for Alex to take a more definitive lead. Currently in the lead right now, 264, 216 for Knight. Bringing this board down. Wow, beautifully done from Knight. Has cleaned everything up. Now looking for a long bar to get another Tetris. There it is! Tetris for Knight. That was a pretty crazy looking board there for a second, but it was a pretty efficient solve. 263 to 333. Alex is up about 3 Tetrises. And we are at line 79. Alex looking to try to get that 600k transition, which is where they were at last game. Knight currently on pace for about a 500k transition. Been holding on to this row 2 setup for a while. There's a Tetris to go to 311. And now set up for one more. Hanging out for this long bar. Gets that left filled out with a T and gets the long bar for the Tetris. Has another one right behind it with just like a bar. Alex Thatch is clean and gets a bar right there to go to 408. And there's one for Knight finally. Knight sticking with this row 2 Tetris. And now we'll finally take the burn. One single burn to get back to a traditional bottom right well Tetris. We'll have to take some burns here unless they decide to build on top. What's up, Tony? Yes, I am restreaming Alex Thatch. 479 now, 502 for Alex. 393 for Knight. Another Tetris for Alex. You know what's crazy is this is not even the first time I've done it. I've restreamed Alex probably 5 or 6 times now. Ooh, Alex Thatch, speaking of board, a little on the dicey side. I think that might have been a ghost burn, maybe not. But we'll have some burning to do here, hoping to bring this down as efficiently as possible. Knight set up with a column. 5, column 5, 3 off the bottom, Tetris for Knight. And there's another one. 471 transition and gets another column 4 Tetris into 19496. Alex Thatch at 541. There's a Tetris that's cleaned up the board nicely and gets another bar to go to 591 into level 20. Knight gets all the skims put away. Set up for Tetris, gets the bar finally. 531 to 619. Well done here from Knight. A much closer game in game number 2 here, as both players are within 100k of each other. Level 21. For both players, there's a 672 to 584, now 612. It's about a 2.5 Tetris difference now. Alex Thatch is in the future. A little bit by about 5-10 lines. So really, Knight's pace has kind of caught up. Knight holding out. Oh, bar comes one piece too late. Where's this another long bar? Looking for long bar. It does get the long bar. Shoo. Okay, there's another one almost back-to-back Tetrises. 704 to 761. Alex Thatch still in the lead. And now actually behind in line, so I guess Alex is back in the lead. Knight with another Tetris though to go to 743 into 25. Back-to-back 774. Now 882, so about 100,000 point lead for Alex Thatch. And 4 lines in the past. Yeah, Alex's capture is a little off, so you don't trust the Tetris rate, don't trust the colors, just trust what you see with that, I don't know, I guess you really can't rely on the level either. You gotta use context to figure it out. It's working. They're level 26, both of them right now, 845, 922. Alex on the verge of a max could do so here, probably in 27. Speaking of 27, 849 for Knight. There's a Tetris, 882 to 957. Knight's actually had quite a good post here, but Alex was already about 3 Tetrises in the lead and has basically maintained that lead through almost all of transition here. 994 to 952. There's another Tetris. 3 more burns will bring us to kill screen for Knight. There it is, gonna go in with a max at 1,024,000. The 1,097,000 for Alex Thatch. 28, just 3 more to burn here for Alex. 1.1 to 1.035 for Knight. Goes in at 1.1, had a slight misdrop, but burned it immediately, Alex Thatch. Big reaction, but everything working out beautifully. Another Tetris for Knight. 1,089,000 to 1.15 for Alex Thatch. Has a center wheel set up here, looking for a long bar. Where's this long bar? Gonna just take some safe burns here, trying to bring it down. No Tetris is in sight though, had to just burn things down as the bar was not coming. Alex doing a good job of maintaining the stack at roughly the row 5 to 6. Meanwhile, Knight 1.116 to 1.184 and is behind, no, is ahead by about 10 lines still. Alex Thatch at 1.226. So has in fact scored a Tetris where Knight has not. Another center wheel for Alex. Alex trying to set up for another one. Does have one more set up in the center again. There's another Tetris. 1.314 to 1.221. This is a crazy good match between these two incredible players. 1.226 to 1.325. We still have 4 more levels or so to go. Level 36. Level 35. Alex Thatch board starting to climb, a little dirty. Is bringing the board back down though. 1.362 to 1.343. So at least in the real-time score, Heyo Knight has caught up, but only has one more level to go, whereas Alex has 2.5 more to go. Now just 2. 1.442 to 1.396. So all this burning has allowed Knight to catch up. Knight trying to get one more set up. Where's the long bar? Where's long bar? Does get it into the kill screen, the real kill screen. 1.497. Alex now has not much time. There's another Tetris. 1.5 will do it. As Alex now into kill screen. 1.509. Are you kidding me? It came down to that last Tetris in 29. Alex Thatch, clutch victory right at the end. 1.5 to 1.497. Wow, what a game from both players. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh yeah. No push down points from either player. It was a tie game. Oh my gosh, tie game. Who knew? Tie games happen in this. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that beautiful S spin. Oh, filled it perfectly too from Knight. That was pretty. There's another S spin there from Alex Thatch with the fist bump for the S spin. Oh my goodness, is this gonna be a T spin tuck? Oh, it's just a T double tuck. Nice. And another T tuck there. 52,000 to 55,000. These players showing off their spin and tuck skills. Who knew that a couple of 1B players could do such crazy things in 2025 Tetris? What? Spins and tucks in Tetris? 103,000. 98,000 for Alex Thatch. A little bit of a Z spire there on Alex's side of the board. Oh, had to cover the well just as the long bar came. Classic RNG in all sense of the words. Oh, how y'all doing tonight? Did you have dinner? Is it late or early where you're at? It's probably really late if you're in Europe, and you should probably be in bed rather than watching DTL. But I mean, I don't blame you. It's Alex Thatch and Knight. Goodness gracious, I'd stay up late to watch that. 177, 173. $201 to 196. Yeah, I had a pretty yummy dinner too. It's a place called Sang Sang. It's we'll call it a fusion Chinese Vietnamese place. They have a little bit of both. And sometimes they mix the dishes up. I had a pretty tasty grilled chicken and vermicelli, rice vermicelli, and it was pretty dang good. Very tasty, almost as tasty as the score at 269,000 for Alex Thatch. Hey now. Heyo Knight. 245 for Knight. The hey now counters at 2. Oh, so much vehement shaking of the head there. Oh, I've put too many holes in my board. Alex Thatch. Poor Alex. Holes in the board. 317. Currently still in the lead though. Heyo Knight gonna take advantage of this potential slowdown. Actually, Heyo Knight's pretty much already tied up with Alex if you look at the line count and the Tetris difference. Pretty much neck and neck. Alex building 2 off the bottom. It is morning. Oh my gosh. Like morning, like as in like sun is out and shining morning? Tony? Where do you live? 351 to 389. Oh no, Alex is bored. All kinds of messy right now, but could set up for a dirty. Yeah, gonna go ahead and set up for a dirty. Column 2. Waiting on the long ride, does get it. That's 4 off the bottom. Column 2 Tetris for Alex. Even Alex is amused by the shenanigans happening on his side of the board. Heyo Knight clean. Tetris 435 at line 100. Really good paces from both players here with this game. Well, I say really good. You know, keep in mind, I am used to restreaming mostly TMP players, so 500k is still pretty good score. I know that like 600k is probably closer to what most players at this skill level expect, but hey, I still look at 500 like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 427 for Alex. Left well Tetris sticking with the left well for now. 1 off the bottom at that. 482 for Knight. Another one 505 with 112 lines. So still 18 lines to give. That's 4 or 5 Tetrises. That would be enough to have a 600k transition with no burns. 475 for Alex, who is really just, I can't tell if they're upset at their gameplay or if they're singing. Seriously, I don't know what it is about the head nods and stuff. It just looks like someone singing. 502 transition score for Alex. There's a Tetris column 3. Knight switching to roll. Oh, is dassing. Oh, 579 for Knight. Hybrid moved from DAS to roll. That's a pretty dang good DAS transition score for Knight. Almost 600,000. 631 now into level 20. Alex Thatch at 21 at 584, so definitely a lead here for Knight. Malaysia. Sun is out, but somehow it's also cloudy. Well, that's wild. I think Malaysia's like almost exactly on the opposite side of the world from me. The sun literally just went down for us in Kansas City. 613, 711. There's a Tetris for Alex. That board was climbing into 22. 711 Knight built up beautifully, but running into a little bit of drought. There it is. Bar Tetris 740 to 671. So a rare lead here for Knight into the deeper parts of the 19 speeds. There's a Tetris for Alex to go to 709. Another one for Knight to go to 771. Incredible use of hybrid style from Knight. Don't see that much, especially in these higher divs as Div 1. Is it higher or lower div? I think technically, I should say, I think just language-wise people will use that, but technically it's lower because, one's a lower number, right? 865 to 802. Yeah, I did love that hybrid use of DAS, though. And Knight is one of the best DAS players in the world. Very, very solid DAS player, especially if you've... I think Jonas Cup did very, very well. Jonas Cup. 901 in a little bit of a dig here, though. Level 25. 816 for Alex. 848 stacking high here. Both players. 936 to 882. About a 1.5 Tetris lead for Knight. But also in the past, second right? In the past by about 10 lines. So this is actually pretty close. 1 million for Knight. 886 for Alex. Just realized a lot of Tetris players have their own mascot. Yes, this is true. A lot of Tetris players have stuffies or action figures or something to that effect that to kind of help identify them. Things they enjoy and like, which I'm all for. Anything that helps give more personality to our Tetris players. 997 transition for Alex, now rolling over to a max. 1 million into 29. Knight almost there, just 4 more to go. Well, here we go. Tetris is in at 1.1. So about a 100,000 point lead for Knight as we are now into the level 29 speeds, the kill screen speeds that doesn't really always kill people anymore, which is why we have to institute a double kill screen. These rollers have nearly conquered the once thought impossible kill screen. 1.154 to 1.144, so still 100,000 point lead. Well, hang on. Never mind. Alex is in the lead. 1.187 to 1.163. When did this happen? That's crazy. Okay, still a level up though, so Knight has some room to work. There we go. Back and forth they go. They're just basically trading the lead. Line 269. Hey now. Heyo now. 1.295 to 1.259. Less than a one Tetris lead for Knight, but also behind about a level. So 294. Alex is bored, falling apart at level 35. Will top out at 1.302. Knight will take a game and stay alive in this set. It is 3-1. GG's. Wow. What a couple of games from Knight. 1.497 and a 1.377, now 1.421. Knight, after kind of a little bit of a rough game number one, really been showing off here in game number 2 and 3, giving the world champ a fight for his money. 1.525 into 37. 8 more lines to the double kill screen. Trying to get like at least one more Tetris. Could get maybe 2 more. Split double. Only 1 more to go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Holding up for the bar. There it is. Tetris 1.593. Well done from Knight. What a game. Old habits, man. I run my own stream with the old bot, so sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the Nessus Champs thing. 3 pushdown points, and I actually conceded captures this time. Huzzah! Simul Tetris? Oh my goodness, it was a Simul Tetris. Nessus Champs told me so. Pretty cool though. I do like that animation. A little bit of a burn sequence here for Alex. Just had to cover, but has been constantly having to put more holes to burn to uncover and burn even more. So 52,000. Knight taking advantage here, 71,000. So early lead. About a 1 Tetris difference between these two players. Ooh, look at this dirty setup for Alex. There it is. Dirty column 6. How high was that even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 off the bottom? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 off the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty high. Just rolling things. Hashtag just rolling things. Simul Tetris again. 174,000 for Alex. 215 for Knight. Hell yeah, says Felix. Beautiful stack from Knight. Just calm, collected, Tetrising. Meanwhile, Alex Thatch has been just shaking the head. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just I'm just playing Tetris. This is so weird. How did I find myself here? Good pullback there from Alex. Good split and a Tetris to go to 230. 287 for Alex. There's like a lot of pain on both sides of the board right now. Oh my goodness, there's a Z-spin there for Knight though. It's pretty funny to see both of them just like, oh, come on, come on. No good spot for that S from Knight's side of the board. $298 to $275 currently here. Line 75. So both players around a 500k transition. Center well set up for Knight, but had to cover, does get the bar, did end up introducing a hole. There's a second though. Column 4 Tetris for Knight. We'll have to go to work burning that. That was a beautiful, only going to be a 2-line solve. Well done from Knight. 347 to 302. There's a Tetris for Alex to go to 325. So down still about a couple Tetrises. Another Tetris for Alex. There's a fist pump and a smile. 370,000 to 392. Mari. Sharky rating with the party at 13. Welcome in, Sharky. Hope your stream went well. Alex T's cut. Mari loving Alex T's cut. Looks like my cousin. We'll just assume your cousin is cute, right? Because otherwise, I don't know. I assume you think that the haircut's kind of funny, but you know. 441 for Alex Thatch. Knight with a dirty Tetris. 5 off the bottom. Column 6. Cleared up another no one there. Column 8. 513 to 464. Cute is crazy, says Mari. 513 to 490. Both players approaching the first transition, level 19 speeds, where the speeds will increase 50%. 50 whole percent. So imagine you're in a car and you're going 50 miles an hour. Oh gosh, this board dicey for Alex. Needs a bar. Needs a bar now. Would love a bar. Oh my goodness. Had to plug them at the last second, but Alex now burning really high up. Heyo Knight currently also burning, but a little lower down on the board. 568 to 506. Alex burning his way through this right now. This is crazy. 510,000. Maybe gonna survive this. Gonna survive this? Oh, the piece is not treating this board well. Still having to burn way up high here. 518 to 624. Knight is clean. Tetris for Knight to go to 650. Biggest lead of the night so far for Knight. Alex is still alive. Has not been able to really get any kind of points on the board right now. Oh no, misdrop of the Z piece there for, or S, yeah, Z piece for Alex. 531 still burning high. How is this possible? There's a double, almost clean. Almost clean, clean? Clean enough. Okay, there we go, clean. Unbelievable Tetris. 572 into level 24. 767 though, Knight with a pretty massive 195,000 point lead. Level 24 for both players. Another Tetris for Knight. What a dig! Car counter. I could do a car counter. That would be fun. How many cars in chat? Or how many actual cars? I need to go pet my car. Where's my car? I have 2 cars and none of them are down here right now. 704, 892. Back to kind of normal looking stacks for both players. 895 to 736. Your car, very good. 770 for Alex. 928, now 960 for Knight. Yeah, one car's name is Bean. It's a red, I guess a ginger with some white. And then the other one is Aria. And she's kind of a dusty red, kind of like a, I don't know, imagine you're red, but you start to rust off a little bit. I don't know, kind of like a lion, actually. That's what it is, like a lion colored red, brownish red. 1 million, and into transition we go here. Double transition for Alex Thatch. 897, 1.06 for Knight. One more Tetris to go. There it is. 1.1 is the score for Knight. Alex alive here in level 30 and trying to get some more Tetrises to catch up, make up some ground here. 140,000 behind, about a 3.5 Tetris lead for Knight. Oh no, Knight Sports falling apart. 1.125 will be all she can do. And so now it's going to be up to Alex to complete this chase down here in the double transition speeds, the kill screen speeds. There's a Tetris. Only about 1.5 Tetrises to go. Plenty of time to do it for Alex. Tetris 1.123. That burn does it. And Alex is your winner, but what a fight from Heyo Knight. I kind of made a rhyme there. That 1.4 and a 1.5 tonight for Knight. Very, very great game from Knight, and Alex still going, still a great night. 1.152 here. We'll let Alex go ahead and mullen this one out for the stats so that Zimp doesn't get too upset at me. 1.165 into 36. We can go ahead and get this one reported here. It's going to be 3-1. Alex winning this one. And what was an incredibly entertaining match. We are into level 38 now. 1.241. Setting up for a column 8. Does get it. And there's another one. Look at this. Some lines into the double kill screen. What? Oh my gosh. That was like 4 or 5 extra lines. 1.345, and Alex is pumped. Alex is our winner. Congratulations to Alex. Take your bows, etc., etc. And now we can finally see your Tokyo shirt. But GG's tonight as well. It was quite an entertaining set. An honor and a privilege, as always, to be able to restream both of you.
This is going to allow SV to try to take the lead. Hasn't done so yet. If I'm seeing this correctly, I think Dangler's been playing around either with his grip or playstyle or something. Keep a closer eye on that. But we're getting pretty close to level 19 transition. Dirty Tetris for Dangler. Both players over 500,000. This game got neck and neck very fast. Tetris for Dangler. SV with a bit of an awkward stack. Is going to be able to try to work this down. As both players just content to burn into 19. 7,000 point lead for SV. There's the bar. Dangler scores the Tetris. SV having a little bit of trouble getting going here on 19, but is now set up. There's the bar. There's the Tetris. Dangler replying there. We'll score another Tetris. 645 for Dangler, 626 for SV into level 21. Well, multiple long bar dependencies and a 20-piece drought to boot for SV. But he's chopping away at those 30 pieces now. And SV will be all right here. Dangler's board doesn't look like he even noticed a drought. Gets a Tetris at the end of the 30-piece drought. Will score a Tetris as well as SV. Good adjustment for SV. Another Tetris, 704, but 733 for Dangler and 5 lines back. This drought counter rears its ugly head again. Tetris for Dangler, Tetris for SV. Another Tetris for both players. For more than halfway through the 19 speeds, another Tetris for SV, 806, but 865 for Dangler. Got nearly a 2 Tetris lead over SV. Tetris for Dangler. Oh, SV could have set up dirty there and chose not to. Has this center well that just is not working out, and there's why. Bar taking just too long to show up. He's just going to bring this all the way to the bottom, and Dangler now has a 6-digit lead. We're going to get a Tetris to extend that even further. It's going to do a little bit of cleanup. As we're approaching the end game here, level 29, right around the corner. About 15 lines away. Tetris for SV. Nice spin there. Max out for Dangler. SV will have to wait until 29 to get that. We'll score a Tetris there, and it's just going to have to burn in. 949. Here we go. Kill screen action. Dangler goes in at 1,062,000. So pretty sizable lead for Dangler. But as we know on level 19, that can change in a heartbeat. Tetris for Dangler. The players trying to get control of the board. Dangler a row up, gets the bar, scores a Tetris, 1,169,000. He now 11 times. And finally, the max out for SV here on 32. It's down by about 182,000 points. But Dangler scoring is on hold a bit. Both players are getting cleaned up. Another drought coming in. SV with the left well, gets the left well, dirty Tetris. What, 2-3 rows off the ground there? 1,297,000 for Dangler, 1,075,000 for SV. There's a Tetris for SV. Tetris for Dangler into the 1.3. Another Tetris for SV. And suddenly, as the double kill screen approaches, both players' scoring is picked up. Oh, get a little trouble for SV, but gets the well open again, gets that Tetris down column 3. $1,410,000 for Dangler, 1,242,000 for SV. Final level for both players. And it looks like Dangler is going to have this in hand, as the drought will end SV's run at 1,294,000. Dangler can't quite reach a double kill screen, but doesn't need to will have the win with 1,552,000. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm actually kind of interested in the whole controller thing, because like the controller I use is it's a Hyperkin PCB, but I have a new shell for it. And it's not a special shell, it's just like a 3D printed NES controller shell. Other than that, just got new pads and, you know, different colored buttons, but otherwise it's a standard NES controller. Just with a Hyperkin PCB. I would think that's okay. In case it's not, I'm bringing it back up, but I was able to use it at Genesis, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. $114 for Dangler, 76 for SV early on as we take a quick look at Division 1B. Dangler currently 2-0, beating Akatu 3-2, and Kwafi 3-0. SV currently 2-1, also beating Akatu and Kwafi by the same aggregate score, 6-2, but dropped one game to each. Only difference is he's played Alex T, and Alex T did Alex T things and got the sweep on SV.